This is easily one of the biggest backfires that we have ever seen in politics, and to know that things are really bad when Democrats are now stepping forward and begging Joe Biden to completely disappear from the internet and from the public entirely. And this is, of course, following the complete train wreck that was last week for Joe Biden, which we're going to check out in just a second here. But things are now getting so bad that Democrats and celebrities and leftists are now begging Joe Biden to go away forever. So part of the backlash that we're going to be checking out today is stemming from his appearance on The View from last week. And this is just one clip to give you an idea of how all of that went. It was absolutely a total disaster. And this, of course, is Joe Biden going on The View to just reassure America that he is totally mentally fit and that he could still be president today and is way more psychologically fit than Trump is. He is, in fact, an intellectual titan compared to Trump. Well, I'll let you guys be the judge of that from this clip. Let's go ahead and check this out.
The projects, the benefits. How do you lead the world without having the best infrastructure in the world? How do you lead the world without having the best healthcare in the world? How do you lead the world without having the best education system in the world? How do you lead the world when you don't have that done?
Does he sound like he is mentally just on the top of his game, guys? Well, things are now getting really bad because now we are seeing Democrats who are getting desperate to get Joe Biden out completely. Democrats are getting desperate, begging Joe Biden to just go away. This is really, really bad for Joe Biden, and his entire legacy is now completely fizzling into nothing with everything that has gone on. And just keep in mind that Joe Biden is like writing a book, and he's going to be like, he's trying to like get into acting and doing all these Hollywood projects and all of this type of stuff now. It's so bad. It is so bad, and Democrats just want him to go away. That is where we're at. So former President Joe Biden jumped back into the public spotlight, giving his first few interviews since his Vice President Kamala Harris lost the 2024 presidential election to Trump. And the response from Democrats have been unequivocal. They want him to go away. Biden's appearance on ABC's The View on Thursday sparked a number of reactions, especially after he struggled so mightily with a question about his obvious cognitive decline that former First Lady Jill Biden felt compelled to intervene and answer the question on her husband's behalf. Yikes. So Democratic strategist Chuck Rocha told Politico that the main positive with regard to Biden's appearance on The View was that the selection of the new pope quickly took over the news cycle, so that kind of overshadowed it. It's time for Joe Biden to go away with all due respect and let the next generation of Democrats take the mantle, Rocha said. Every time he appears on a show or said something, it's just another week or a month that we have to defend him and remind everybody that we got beat by Trump again. For those of us trying to rebuild the brand, it does no good when you're constantly reminded about the old brand that won't go away, which is hilarious. And we also have Amanda Lippman, co-founder of the progressive group Run for Something, agreed with Rocha, who said, every interview that Biden does drags us backwards. I mean, she's not wrong. She's not wrong, but this is hilarious that this is where we're at with the Democratic Party, who are praising Joe Biden less than a year ago, saying that he is the best, he is saving the country, he is just the most amazing thing that's ever happened in American history. And now we're at a point where they're just telling him just to go away and never come back. It's like Gollum telling, or Smeagol telling Gollum, leave now and never come back. That is where we're at now with all of this, and reminds people of the older generation of Democrats that got us into this mess. When attention is our scarcest resource, we need to prioritize hearing from the next generation of leaders who could excite and rebuild the party. They're trying to force him out because they know that he is only damaging the Democratic Party right now. And to that I say, Joe Biden, please continue to do interviews. Please. It would be just absolutely fantastic to see. I would love to see it. I'm sure that a lot of people would be very entertained by that. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.